Hey guys, what's going on? Just jumped over here. I've been working on this little project for a long time now, and finally got it to where it's producing a little bit better than what it was to begin with. This is my hot air balloon in my landing station, which is also a mob dropper or mob generator. So I really don't want to go up there and mess with anything right now because it's working, but it seems like this is the spot. This is where I've been having the problem. Originally I stuck my an ender portal, not ender portal, excuse me, a nether portal up at the top of that thing, but I didn't realize that you have to be 24 blocks away from where you want them because they won't generate right next to you, which is kind of weird because I've seen them generate right next to you. But anyways, moved it down here and got a good stack of stuff. You know, it's not great, but for the size of that, it's not really that big. I generally only was looking for something, you know, I wanted to fit in my design. Sorry, one second, I have to cough here. So come over here, and this is what I ended up with for about, I think it was 9 hours. Not great. But like I said, for the size of this thing, it's really not that big. It's really the size of this room. So basically, you know, most mob spawners that create like the thousands of stuff are 3 times, 4 times this. You know, they're just massive. You know, 4 times this size multiplied by 3 levels, 4 levels, and then it's just a constant generation of lag and supplies. But this actually will do. I just needed some bones and stuff to replenish the flower generator over here because I'm going to need a lot more gray wool, light gray wool, and I needed that for, and I hate this rain, it's really horrible. It's been raining all day. But yeah, I needed that, and none of the mob spawners, I'm sure I've mentioned this because it's really annoying, since the last update, none of the spawners work at all. They're just really annoying that nothing works. They're all pig. I mean, unless something, I have automatic updates. Hopefully, maybe they did an update while I was away. But let's take. Oop, no. Another thing, these skeletons are a pain in the ass on hard. Oop. Please tell me that wasn't a creeper. Oh, there is a creeper. Skeleton. Yeah, where were you guys hiding at? Now I do know that I need to light up around here a little bit better. Yeah, let's collect all this. This is all, I kind of went up to the top up there and just sat and watched and looked around. And I noticed that way over there by those trees, actually just past those trees is where they keep spawning over there. So when I'm up there, that's still generating, which means I gotta light all that up. And I think just on the other side of those trees over there, that also is being, mobs are spawning over there. So I figured once I light that up, my rates are going to go up. I think over here too. I mean, because this water, just beyond this water, there's some over here. It generates over here as well. So once I get those all cleared up, I think it's going to be a lot better. So I mean, it comes out to about a stack, or no, excuse me, a half a stack an hour. Which, you know, like I said, for as small it is, and I'm going to do, I think, 3 of them. So I'm looking at, it's a stack and a half an hour, which is not bad. But that's, it's not pretty. I noticed that it looks better from a distance. Oh, die. That was close. And I know that sounds horrible. You know, it's like seeing a girl from a distance and you're like, oh my god, she's hot. And then you get up close and you're like, oh, dude, it's a dude. But it looks better, you know, it looks more fuller. I guess that this is what I'm looking for from this distance. When you look closer you get, it looks like a flat ball, like a flat disc, and I don't really like it. But that's creepy. Don't hit anything. But I'm going to do another one right there, and then I'm going to have another thing someplace. So the whole plan of it was, originally I was going to use that as smokestacks for this factory over here. And but I was looking at it and I was just like, oh man, I'm going to need a lot of wool. It's just going to take forever just to get that amount of wool to do the smokestacks. Now, eventually I'm going to do that once they fix all these, the sheep from not despawning from cages and stuff like that. And I get all my string farms and stuff back up and running. I will be glad to do an actual factory with some smokestacks and things like that. But this, I had to change it. So I was just sitting and looking and trying to think what I could put that would make it look kind of fitting, that would fit the whole theme of it. And a hot air balloon kind of fit it. Because when I'm looking at it from the top, I just kind of pillared all the way up and was looking down at it. And it looked like a flying saucer to me. And I was just thinking, oh, that'd be cool, put a flying saucer in there. And then I realized, you know, it'd probably be a lot better if it was something... What? Look at this guy. What are you doing? Stay still. Oh, man. He is fast. It's like he's on speed or something. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so... Sorry about that. Just hit my freaking leg on the table. So yeah, I figured, you know, let me do something like a hot air balloon or even a, you know, some kind of spaceship, but kind of try and fit it where it lands on top of that. And the balloon was the one that kind of just fit for me because, like I said, I'm going to do two more. This one here is going to be partially out. The other one will be kind of higher up. Why can't I get out? There we go. Is going to be a little. This one's going to be a little bit higher up, and then I'll have another one. I think either on the back side of this. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to have another one on the back side of this that is where it's going to be completely inside. Maybe two of them, and I guess the backstory of them are these are kind of like the balloons that go out, that collect stuff, and then they come back to the factory where they drop it off. So that's kind of the backstory to those. That's what I was thinking, and I got a big gap there. Yeah, so that's about it. I've been just plugging along in this the last couple of days, and just trying to figure out what to do. So I created a stone and cobblestone generator. This is not my design. This is from Azuma Void. But yeah, you just sit here, and it's just constantly, boom, generates. Then it goes down in here. And that's it. So I actually really like this design. I'm going to put two pickaxes here, Silk Touch with Mending, and then another Cobblestone with Mending, Unbreaking 3 on both of them, so that someone can come here, grab it, just knock away, and then you've got your stone and stuff for any builds. And then we got the flower generator here with animals that keep spawning in there. Really annoying. And then I wanted to do an obsidian generator, but I can't find one that works. So that's really been kind of annoying. And this is going to be a conveyor belt. So what I've got over here is just one of these dispensers. So just put a block in there and it kicks it out. And what I'm going to have is just like a water. Some water that flows, and then with some ice underneath it, packed ice. And then it'll flow up to the front, feed back into this, back into another dispenser. And I'll kick it back out and wrap it all the way back around. So, and it just keep doing that whenever you turn it on. You know, it's not going to serve any purpose other than just kind of fit the whole the theme of the factory. So I wanted it kind of look like when you come over here, you can flip a switch and then come and knock these out, and it looks like it's coming out over here. So except I need to put a front on this. I might put these back one more. Let's see, and then if I can get an obsidian generator to work, that would be fantastic. Don't know if that's going to be possible. Most of them seem like they've been fixed. I've tried the string one. I've tried a couple of redstone ones, and none of them seem to work. It seems like the redstone is a bit off. Like the pistons and stuff, the timing is just off where it doesn't turn it. So I might have to... I mean, I can probably figure out a way to speed up the time. But the simple ones just don't seem to work. So it's going to have to go with a more complex, and hopefully not bigger than this space here. If it's bigger than this space here, forget it. I doubt it. You know, I think it'd probably take about half of this, but let's light some of this up here. So yeah, that's all I've been doing, and oh, let me show you the outside of this factory. I don't know if I'm going to keep this design. I kind of like it. I like this end stone with the dark oak. I think that looks really sweet. And then I've got like this stuff, you know, the simple lights with wood trapdoors, and I like the way they did this. This is new. When you put these down, well, I don't know, maybe it's not new. Maybe I just never used iron fence posts, but I always thought that they stuck out in like a four-quartered kind of section thing. But now they're just straight sticks, which makes that look even beautiful, you know, beautiful, sexier, I think. But let's see. I'll show you over on the other side, and I don't know if the color scheme is going to work on this or not. All right, all this has to be lit up too. This is look at all the freaking animals. Yeah. Anyways. Horses everywhere. Now see, look, horses, they're fine. They don't, oops, sorry about that, did not mean that. Horses, cows, pigs, ducks, fine in a pen. As soon as you get a sheep in here, wait a little while, gone. I don't know. I don't know how that happens or why it happens, but that's happening. So, yep, just going to do some netherrack on the outside with that. I kind of, like the way the glass looks. I'm not 100% sold on the nether brick. Not really 100% sure on that. I guess maybe once it's all done, and I think I'm gonna go one more floor up. Maybe we'll see, because it looks like a factory kind of now. I don't want to go too high and take away from that. So, and I really don't know what the second floor is going to be. Maybe like an offices or something like that. But ooh, maybe that's what I'll do in this corner. Put the obsidian generator, if I can get one, and then let's see, I can put an office back here. Kind of. Let's see, like right there. Yeah, let's do that. Right there, maybe. Put the door. Yeah, put the door over here. It all depends on where this if I can get an obsidian generator and how big it's going to be. Because if I can get one to fit in this space up against this wall, that would be nice. But we'll see if that works out. So I have gonna go right back up here. I need to get some more of this stuff because this stuff is awesome. I especially like the fact that I'm getting free gunpowder because I've been making a ton of dynamite. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm making a bunch of explosives, but I just figure at some point in time I'm gonna need it and I'm gonna use it. So let's just keep making it. So yes, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna AFK for a little bit, and then I am gonna come back and start work on camera with you guys, and we'll see what's what. I don't want that, so let's put. I have half slab somewhere. There we are, so I can see out. And yeah, let's see if I can do this without dying. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't too difficult. And the glass. There we go. Alright guys, I shall see you a little bit. Goodbye.